What's going on, everybody? Fortnite's new update sounds so crazy that you won't believe me when I tell you. And the duplicate skin has also just been released, so make sure to get XP if you want that. And for this weekend only, we have supercharged XP, so make sure to be playing if you want to level up fast. Fortnite is also planning on releasing 5 new exotics after the 6 that just got added in last update, so that means 11 exotics total. Also, there's some new details on the Chapter 1 Season 3 update on the 25th of March. Make sure to watch the whole video because you don't want to miss any info. So Fortnite seems to be making some very questionable updates in terms of the loot pool with vaults and unvaults. It was leaked in the news tab that they were going to be vaulting the Sentinel Pump and the Hollow Twister and re-releasing the Twin Mag AR, Infiltrator Pump and the Scoped SMG from Chapter 4 Season 4, which seems a bit silly because the Twin Mag AR is more OP than the Hollow Twister, so I don't know what they were thinking. And the Infiltrator Pump is terrible, so there's not really going to be any good shotguns left in the game unless you want to be using the pump and dump. So we've got the Chapter 1 Season 3 update, which is happening on the 25th of March, and this is going under the radar a little bit as there is so many other crazy things going on in Fortnite. But as these seasons progress, they are getting better and better, so I'm really excited for this season. So typically in these OG seasons, they tend to remix 3 skins from that battle pass and to make the OG pass. For example, in Season 2, they remixed the Sparkle Specialist, Cuddle Team Leader, and Black Knight. And so far for Season 3, we know about 1 remix, which is going to be the Dark Voyager skin. But personally, I'm hoping we have a remix of the Reaper skin and Elite Agent, because these are my favourite 2 skins that I don't actually have, so I'm hoping they remix them so I can actually get a version of them. Obviously the Reaper is the OG version of John Wick, and I think this could be the coolest season so far for the remix skins. So there is a leaked minigames mode which could possibly come out in Chapter 7 featuring bowling, Jenga and beach ball. It was in the works 2 years ago but got delayed because the physics update got delayed in UEFN. So this could be an exciting update for Chapter 7, I don't know. So speaking of updates coming a little bit sooner, we've got the 5 new exotics that I mentioned in my intro. Yes, that's on top of the 6 that we just got in last update. They seem to be just extending the update. So the first exotic that's going to be released in next update is the Rift Launcher, which is like the sticky grenade launcher except instead of exploding it creates a rift on impact. I don't know whether it does damage, but I hope so, because if it does then it would be overpowered. So next we've got the Explosive Mammoth Pistol, which I think we all understand what that does. But essentially it's just the Mammoth Pistol, but it explodes on impact, so kinda like the Explosive Repeater Rifle. So third on the list we've got the Lawless Accelerant Twister AR, which is just a different version of the Hollow Twister. Which sounds crazy because we've had the Accelerant Maven before in Chapter 4, which was crazy because it gave a speed boost and shot quicker as you hit people. But the Hollow Twister is a little bit different, as when you are firing you will get a speed effect and your fire rate will increase as you are shooting. So what I'm thinking is like the Surge Fire SMG but with the Hollow Twister, which would be overpowered. So next we have the Twin Fire Slap Shotgun, which is the auto shotgun that reloads really slowly in the current season, which doesn't do a ton of damage and also shoots really slow. So the exotic power is that it reloads the weapon while sprinting and sliding, which means that it can actually be pretty good. So then the next one is the Lawless Final Mark Rifle, which marks the target on impact, and then marked targets receive bonus damage from that sniper. So I'm assuming if you mark them with the sniper you can then one-shot them afterwards. So as I said in the intro, the duplicate skin has been released, which could be the reason we have the supercharged XP. So if you want to unlock the skin, make sure to be playing lots of Fortnite over this weekend so that you can get the skin before the supercharged XP runs out, because then it will be harder once that goes. But as it says here, you have to party up and complete the Spring Raid quests by Epic and Creator Made experiences. So basically, you have to earn XP in the creative maps to unlock the skin. And if you want some good creative map recommendations, I recommend Super Red vs Blue from Typical Gamer or Rocket Wars from Cypher PK. Both really good maps for XP. And if you didn't know, the duplicate skin is from the Invincibles collab. Speaking of collabs, we've got the Ghostbusters collab coming soon, which could introduce the Ghostbusters car, which actually was on the map in Chapter 2 Season 6 in Camp Cod, if you remember. Leakers are also confident that it will feature some Battle Royale skins too. So let me know what you think about this update, and make sure to please like and subscribe if you made it to this point.